Okay, this problem is going to be a little bit more difficult. So here in the figure, what is the value of C in terms of A and B? Okay, so it doesn't look any different than the last two, but you'll find later on that there is a little nuance here that's going to make this problem a little bit more challenging. So let me explain why. So I go in and I look at my triangle over here, and I'm just going to make up values for my A and my B, since I have to find C in terms of it. So I start out by picking A to be, let's say, 20 degrees, and that I will pick B to be 30 degrees. Okay, what would have to happen is that the angle up here would be 130 because these three angles make a triangle. Similarly, because this is 30 and this is 20, based on what you already picked, this angle over here would have to be 130, and here's where your problem is. You've got these three angles together would have to add up to 180, but you already have allotted 260, and that's just not possible. So sometimes, unlike the last two problems where you can make up whatever value you want for A and B, here you have to give a little bit more thought to what it's going to be, because certain values will not be possible. So what I did was, the next time, okay, I'm going to pick numbers that are slightly higher for A and B. That will make these angles become slightly lower. Then you'll be able to complete the three sides adding up to 100, or three angles adding up to 180 over here. So this time I'm going to make A 50 and B 50. And in this case now that angle is going to become 80, and that angle is going to become 80. So that's 160, and then this third angle to complete the 180 is going to be 20. Combined with your B as 50, which was already decided, that means that your C is going to have to be, in this case, 110 degrees. And that is what you're going to look for, having picked A to be 50 and B to be 50. Okay, so we're going to go over here now and start to plug these things in. So in this case, letter A, you're going to get 200 minus 180, and that's not going to be equal to 50, that's going to be equal to 20. Or excuse me, it won't be equal to 110, it'll be equal to 20, so that's out. And basically you can go on down the line and show the same thing. Here you're going to get 20 again. Here you're going to get 80. Here you'll get 260. That can't be right. So E pretty much has to be the answer, but if you go in and check it out, 360 minus 100 is 260, minus 150 is 110, and that was the value that we were looking for over here, 110. So therefore, in our example, that had to be the only one that will possibly work. So therefore, E is the answer. So usually in your easier problems, like the last two, you can pretty much pick whatever you want. But this problem would be a little bit more difficult because of the fact that you have to think a little bit and make sure that the numbers that you do pick make the whole problem continue to be possible.